everyone, it's time for some more chill times here with Undead Darlings. You're probably wondering why I'm here at the title screen. Well, for those that don't remember, I beat the game. Well, not completely. It's complicated. For those that don't remember, even though I'm pretty sure most of you guys know because it's, next episode and everything, we beat the game and got an ending. I was told over and over by some IRL people, like, hey, are you going to do it completely? Are you going to just ignore it? So, even though I stated it last episode, I'm just going to state it again. Actually, hold on, let me do this, because we don't need to hear you singing. I'm just going to start a new game, plus. Stop it! Okay. So, yeah, you can see there's darkness here. I literally just loaded a file. So, for those that want a recap of what happened last time, I'll start by instead talking about today's anime recommendation. Today's anime recommendation is going to be... Oh... Horimiya, huh? Okay. Horimiya. Hori-san to Miyamoto-kun. Actually, it's more of the recent ones. I feel like I've talked about Horimiya, though. Actually, no. I feel like I might have talked about Horimiya, so let's grab something else instead. Let's talk about... Oh. Log Horizon. Okay, that'll do. Sure. Today's anime is going to be about Log Horizon, a very surprisingly adept anime. For those that don't know, Log Horizon has gotten a lot of flack, for better or for worse reasons. I guess I'll start by saying, and this may feel like a familiar premise, what if there was a very popular VR MMO RPG game? Or just, a very popular video game out there. Something so good that you feel like you want to get fully immersed in it. Now imagine you actually get immersed in it. Feels weird? Feels familiar? Feels kind of like Sword Art? No, because this is different from Sword Art. Unlike Sword Art where you have the god tier Kirito-kun, you instead have I think his name is Shiro-san, right? Yeah, the main protagonist is this normal person, we'll say that much, who in-game is a very brilliant man, though he's nicknamed the Demon in Glasses, who wakes up finding himself in this mysterious world of Log Horizon. Well, it's actually, the world itself isn't called Log Horizon, it's actually, I believe the game's called Yggdrasil? I don't actually remember the name of the game, but it is a fantasy game. It's a new world based off the fantasy game he plays. So he finds that he, alongside his good friend, and as well as a number of other characters. In fact, I'm trying to remember how many, but I think it's hundreds of thousands of people got pulled into this strange video game world. All without knowing how. They don't know how they got there. All they know is 1 minute they're playing the game or going about their day. Next minute, boom. They're in this brand new fantasy world that's pretty much similar to their games, with the whole MMO stats to bit. That's right. Cooldowns, skill mastering, buffs, aggro, that whole jam. But it's different. I know what you guys are thinking, because it might be similar to like, wait, he's trapped in a video game, and I guess he and his friends are trying to get out? That feels very Sword Art. Well, here's the differences from Sword Art. Characters could die in this game and come back. Yeah, that's right. Apparently, people could just straight up die and just come back. So now you're thinking to yourself, okay, so it's, what, Sword Art but with less consequences? Well, no, because there's a lot of different things at this stake. For example, why are we here in this strange world? Is there truly no consequence to dying? And what kind of life can we have in this world unknown where we have to now make a living? People are just content with having their normal everyday lives and now completely thrown. Now they have to wander this brand new world where there is no sense of sense. Which I guess doesn't make sense. Let me try that again. The normal rules of common sense and normal life and convention is completely gone. You are now thrust into this complete weird video game world where even those who are a master can find themselves completely picked off without realization. Whether you decide to become overpowered or not, now you gotta deal with other things. You're in this brand new fantasy world where magic and science and sorcery and all this stuff is completely just throwing in your normal perception of life. But now you gotta find out, what is there here to do? Should you find out why this video game world exists? What about the NPCs? Do they have their own lives? Is there a way to go back to your own life, or is this the current life? Is there truly a repercussion to death? Lots of questions. Personally, Log Horizon is a lot more sophisticated. Now, it's not to say I'm talking bad about Sword Art. I do like Sword Art. But Log Horizon is a lot more mature in aspects. It's not just one guy with a massive harem, even though he does kind of have similar traits. This time it's about the whole group and their various different struggles and stories. It's not just about the main guy who's trying to struggle about him understanding his life. You have one girl who's trying to find her use in the world. Maybe you'll have another side character, even an NPC that wants to become something special. All these different characters make you realize there are more in the video games than you realize. Like, think about it. There may be a few of you that play these video games that you're like, you know what, I'm just playing the game, but it's fine. but it kind of takes the whole getting immersed in a game to a whole new level. What if those NPCs that you deal with and are like, alright, whatever. What if you actually met them? What if they have their own lives? What if they're less of just cyber digital beings and they actually have their own real lives that you can intervene with? Kind of makes you realize just how crazy things can be. Well, like I said, Log Horizon is going to be today's anime special. It has currently 3 seasons, Season 1, Season 2, and a third one called Destruction of the Round Table. It is, again, a lot more mature and sophisticated. I know it may not be the biggest, but for those who have interest in video game immersion, take it to a whole new level, done a lot more seriously, so I know it can be a lot more slow-paced. But, at the same time, it's a lot more chill. I feel it's a bit more smarter in some shows compared to others. I do not know at the top of my head the creator, other than I heard some unfortunate horror stories about him doing... I think he or she got arrested for tax evasion, but that's neither here nor there. But, like I said, Log Horizon is something for an interesting one. Whether you like it or not, today's anime recommendation. Nonetheless, hello, welcome everyone back to the world of Undead Darlings. I know you guys are like, wait, why did you rant? Yes, you should remember, in the Undead Darlings playthrough, I gotta do some random anime recommendations. I'm still trying to get a better handle on, like, how I want to have this channel to be. So, I'm trying different things. But, I know you guys mostly probably don't care. If you do, if you like my anime recommendation, please let me know in the comment section below. I can really appreciate the support here. I'm really trying to get a better handle on it. It's completely unscripted, so I'm trying to work more on, like... I'm trying to think about if I want, like, actual scripted anime recommendations. Maybe I can, like, actually, like, read off a thing, but... We'll talk about that later. More importantly, let's get to Undead Darlings. Like I stated, last episode was a doozy, because I was not expecting to beat the area. I didn't know the sewers was the last area, but... it is. The sewers is the last area. I beat the last boss, which I thought would be harder, and, well, I guess in a way it was, but not the way I thought. It's a play on words because the word hard. Anyway, I beat it, but we ended up getting, and I was confirmed from this, the bad ending to the game. The worst ending. I don't know about the other endings, but I'm still on the assumption that, like, whichever ending I choose, somebody's gotta go. Like, I really hope I'm wrong on this. But I still am on the whole belief of I have to choose a girl to sacrifice, but I'm hoping that it doesn't, like, it's not what I think, because it's clearly choosing a character. I'm really hoping it's not. I don't know. And you're probably wondering, oh, then why don't you just go from there? Because, to remind you all, remember what I stated, I was gonna go back because I'm determined to get Kairi. So, I'm gonna run through this game again. In fact, I don't even really need to, like, we already know how this goes. For those that really want to go through this again, by all means, please watch the first episode.
Are you okay?
I apologize for skipping. The cutscenes are still dope, but the purpose of this second run is just to rush through, because the whole focus for this second run...
You'd never wake up? I don't know what I would have done.
The whole purpose for this second run, at least to an extent, is to just focus completely on Kairi. So here's the plan I have right now, viewers. I'm going to run through this entire second run until it gets to points where it's like I don't know it, aka Kairi moments. I'm going to try to rush through all the sub-events. Well, not all the sub-events. I don't think I need to do that again. I'm going to rush through whatever events I have to do. I'm just going to do whatever unnecessary. But the primary focus is purely, and I truly mean purely, just to go for Kairi. Now, I might do random choices every now and then, so I'll try to skip, and I'm just going to say this right now. I just wanted to show people, for those that don't remember, New Game Plus stated that you'll be able to skip through this. It said 2 things that was interesting to me. The first of which we get to see. So apparently it shows the choices I've done, which is darker. Which means I don't have to make the same choices, which is nice. Because that means, oh, I can, like, choose different choices and blah, blah, blah. Which, I'm just going to do it right now anyway. I'm just going to do it anyway, because it doesn't matter. Because I feel like I made some good choices my playthrough. I don't know. We'll see. If I end up making some different choices just for the sake of it, then why not? But like I said,
No way.
I'm going to be doing a lot of fast-forwarding. You're going to be seeing it. But I figured, like, Undead Darlings is more of a chill stream until I get to, like, the really serious story parts. So we could just kind of, like, relax, rant, have a good time, that kind of thing. That's usually the point of it. But yeah, the second thing that is stated, and I'm waiting until I finish these cutscenes, is it said at New Game Plus I don't have to deal with fights, or at least I don't have to deal with the random encounters, which means I should hopefully be able to go through this a lot quicker. I'm also curious to see what else I keep. It looked the same. Cool.
Reggie, yeah, well, you know that
I'm curious if it, like, keeps all my equipment and stuff, or do I literally start over? Because personally, that would suck a little bit, but I am curious to see what other things...
Down, I'm here to take out.
Stop it,
What's
Buck!
your
Oh wait, I guess I technically don't know Buck yet.
Well, I've been
Yeah, that's a bit more complicated, huh?
Kinda
But yeah,
Tell me,
for those on another recap,
But
the bad ending, or
What? I bought
the
a
bad ending,
kid,
I guess,
but-
was
Yeah.
me and Buck
How bad,
realized
kid?
that group is
Wanna get
bad.
moving?
not really.
This
Of
isn't
course-
spoilers because,
Well,
again, this
Then
is
let's-
part 30. What part is this? 37? Yeah. Yes, I will save. I'll make a separate save. Because why not? Man, it is so
Oh,
weird
no.
being all the way
She's
back
like-
here.
is that
Not having the whole crew. Oof. Yes, yes, yes. Can we go? Hello, Jordan. Nice to see you back.
I plan-
Jordan?
I'm actually glad I get to see you guys.
Reggie, stop it.
Sorry, I know again I'm skipping, but if you guys really
About
want the
why
whole
we're here.
experience, I actually like this. We came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Which one are you all out of, though?
Well, it's simple. I'm all out of ass. No, I was kidding.
I said to
Oh,
stop.
I love that.
Sorry.
Good.
I don't know why, it's just so funny.
Hey,
And
It's a reference to They Live. I like that movie, even though it's way before me. More importantly, actually, I probably should
What do
just
you
choose
think
some of these random ones.
Sorry
just
for
to
the
see
wait.
what different
Took me
points.
a
Actually, I might. It might be interesting. Like I said, I'm most likely to be fast forwarding if it's stuff I already know, but I might be tempted to, like, do other choices just for the sake of it. I really just want to see, like,
I owe you.
if there's
Oh.
anything new.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut
Ever since
I primarily want to do on Kairi, because last time, like we stated, the quote-unquote bad end, or...
You
Well,
I
is it really fully bad? I mean, it is bittersweet, or the
Well,
buck
kid.
ending. Let's call it the bittersweet buck ending. I don't care. Let's just go. Oh, it doesn't work with this? This one. The folks, evidence. Nope. Is this it? Is this it? Okay, I think this is it. Okay, cool. But yeah, I really want to, like, rush through this, and I really want to, like, get Kairi done. So, whatever, I'm done. That's Mosey. But don't you think you should talk to the girls real quick? Nope. I already did. I really hope my affection thing doesn't reset. I don't know what's carrying over from New Game Plus. I really hope I don't lose everything. Oh wow, okay, so it gives me all the sub-events right off the bat. Which is neat, but... Okay, I keep my scrap. Oh, I do keep my level. Oh, okay, so I keep my level in my equipment? Okay, so New Game Plus allows me to keep my level in my equipment. Although what sucks is, I hope the girls have the stuff that they have when I get them. That kind of sucks a little bit. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, to get a reminder, the bittersweet buck ending, we'll say that much, was we found out that group that I'm working for, they were planning on killing the girls. So that ended up happening. And I was really bummed. And I will tell you right now, because some viewers like reached out and were like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I get immersed in the game, but I'm okay. I'm really heartbroken, but if that's the bad end, I'm really curious about the other endings. But it wouldn't feel right putting an end to this playthrough without getting everyone, so yeah. If I focus on Kairi this playthrough, then by the end, I will go through the final episode, of course, of this playthrough. We'll be going through each and every ending, and then I'll probably say which one's my favorite and choose my favorite girl. So yeah, we're getting ready to go for the Funpocalypse again. That was a lot of talking, I know, I realize. And I know it was a bit of a slow start, but I figured it was better to just throw this out there now before I just kind of just, you know, the press button to play a game, like that kind of thing. So, by all means, if you managed to stick with this massive, well, how long was this? About 2 to 13 hours? Wow, or 13 minutes? Man, I ran a long time, don't I? It's hard being a content creator. Sorry, I got depressed. No, I was kidding. For those that wish to support me, by all means, I greatly appreciate a follow on my Twitch under the handle of VitaminDGR. Hello, Bubs, who says it's part of your charm. Aw, that's sweet of you. You came in at a very good time. I was feeling all vulnerable and sensitive. Oh, but thank you, I appreciate it. For those that don't know, Bubs, Onion Bubs, obviously, who I've mentioned a few times throughout my playthroughs, has jumped on chat. But yes, chat, viewers, all you guys, if you don't mind and you want to support little old me, I greatly appreciate a follow on my Twitch under the handle of VitaminDGR. You could also subscribe, because that way you can skip those pesky ads and it shows a little support to, well, Twitch and then to me, but I greatly appreciate the support my way. YouTube, you could also subscribe as well. You could like and comment, maybe even maybe even hop on my Discord, maybe find some different funny memes. But nonetheless, you'll find that you're in the right place when you see the logo dog. Alright, yes, let us get through this. Hopefully, because I'm so overpowered, or at least I assume I'm overpowered, I won't have to take too long this playthrough. We can just go straight to it, skip whatever cutscenes. I don't really think there's a need to play all the cutscenes. I think I just... Oh no, this is locked? Wait, hold on, how do I shut off? Yep, here we go. Yeah, I can turn off random encounters. Nice. Which means it's just gonna be straight up us story, which is good. Bad news is I gotta go through this whole area again. Ugh. All my shortcuts are gone? Well, what's nice is that I could probably just, like, rush through. Although, I guess I should probably, like, again, I am trying to work better on my voices, still do some random wacky voices, huh? So, hey, what's this? You already know what this is. This is not the first time you've seen it. It's a floating cupcake. Yep. Yeah, for those that don't know, is the bad thing. Okay, I can't do this. We don't need to do this ones. I want to do, like, newer ones. Besides, it's not going to be all that tough.
Here goes.
I'm just going to beat them senseless. Dead.
They're done for. Yeah.
Yeah, this won't take too long. Actually, this will be, like, quicker. I won't have to worry about... Oh, God, I'm not getting any experience. Yeah, let's just move on. I'm not going to have to worry about any random, like, experience or enemy fights. I can just keep the map up on screen and just focus. But I will state this. I know I'm being a broken wreck here. But for any viewers that specifically want to see this whole thing, like... I'd recommend rather going to, like, you know, the original episodes. Because the purpose of this, like I said, is just to rush through and focus on Kairi once I get her. Which means I do have to get through this area. But if you do want to see it, you do want to pay more attention to my random voices and want to support me more, then, like I said, please watch the earlier episodes. It'll make a lot more sense. I don't need this. I'm also kind of curious. I wonder if they do other things for New Game Plus. Let's see. Where's the quicker way? It would be this way. I am bummed, though. It's nice that I don't have to deal with, like, random encounters. Which means I can just focus on everything else. But it would be nice if I can, like, just shortcut it. Oh well, whatever. With no enemy encounters, it'll be fine. Wow, it's different not having to worry about all these enemy encounters. Although, I wonder if people will mind. I'm certain people will mind. Now, where's the switch to hit these things? The problem is, I most likely will be having the map up. Just because I really want to rush through it. I don't have to worry about any enemies. This is actually kind of nice. I can enjoy this fun apocalypse, I think they call this thing, without any worry. Now, where's the quicker way to... This way? Yeah, this way. Because there's a major story cutscene in here, right? Yeah, nice. Yep, the weird moose thing, blah blah blah. Come on, we gotta get just moving. Wow, whoops. Sorry about that. Tap the side of the mic. I bet you that one's uncomfortable for years. This. The problem is, this was so long ago, I don't remember. Notepad. Foil said my headphones agree. I'm sorry, dude. I did not mean to knock into the side of that. It really wasn't intended. I'm trying a different setup with my mic, where I have it on this, like, tray kind of deal next to my, my station, my TV station. But, unfortunately... So, for those that don't know, I have a very creaky chair. You can hear it every time I, like, adjust. Like, I can't do anything about it, and I'm sorry. It just kind of happens. So I figured, oh, well, maybe I can, like, kind of reduce the creak sounds and make it a lot more pleasant. Boyle says, you sound clearer. It's okay, I have a squeaky chair. Oh. Well, like I said, I just don't want to, like... If I can reduce potential, like... I don't want to say noise pollution, but, like... If I can reduce the effects of any, like, unnecessary noise, I'd rather. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just care too much. Maybe I'm just weak. Maybe I'm just strange. Speaking of strange, viewers, I Okay. Well, might as well, because otherwise you're just going to be watching me run through this area all, like, meh. But I don't remember how to do this. Oh, I'll figure it out later. Usually what I'll do is I'll find something to talk about, whether it's some stories of my past, stories that happened today, random things to, like, help occupy some time as I play these games. I feel like that's a pretty good, like, dynamic of what I kind of do. More or less, yeah? So, I might as well just tell you about some of the things that happened today. First, I'm just gonna... Actually, I don't really need to do that. Please tell me I can do this. Yay! Okay, cool. Oh, I have to fight... Wait. Do I still have to fight the cupcakes?
Get ready, everyone.
I still have to fight the green cupcakes. Wow, that sucks. So I'm still gonna have to fight things. I mean, I figured because it said turn off random encounters. I guess it doesn't turn off staged encounters. Even if it's gonna be a waste of time. Lame.
We can do it.
But whatever. YouTube has been, and yes, I'm shouting out to y'all, YouTube. The YouTube algorithm has been on an interesting kick. For those that don't know, some time ago I saw the Spider-Man movie. I'm not gonna spoil, don't worry. And for those that don't know, by the time of this video, they clearly, hopefully know I'm referring to Across the Spider-Verse. Yes, I am bummed about having to wait for more, but there'll be more. Do not worry. That's all I'm gonna say. My purpose of this conversation isn't about Spider-Verse, but because I've been checking out a lot of things on Spider-Man, the first thing I want to bring up is my feed has never been filled with more Spider stuff. Like, it isn't just Miles Morales stuff, but it's like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man mod, Spider-Man Web of Shadows, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, and Edge of Time, which I really want to play Edge of Time. I never really got a chance to play that, but I think it'd be fun. Oops. I think it'd be fun to do that bad boy for sure. But what got my interest going... Where's the way to go through this? This way? Yes, this way. What got my interest is... it's been popping up... I don't know the correlation to start with. I'm gonna level with you guys. I don't know why it went to this prior to, so I don't assume I'm, like, actively searching these things. I kid you not, YouTube can be very random, no matter what I try to do. But I remember, like, as I was going through the things, I was like, oh man, I wonder if I could find the scene in, like, Spider-Man 3 when he's doing, like, the dance, because I love that dance. And I'm pretty sure I told viewers that I tried to copy that back when No Way Home hit. If I didn't, yeah, there's something you didn't know. I tried to copy the, when No Way Home came out, I tried to do the dance. I didn't do it with my other friends. Like, I went 2 different times. I went with some of my friends, I went with my family, and then some of my family was like, are you really gonna do this video? I was like, oh yeah, heck yeah, totally. Where am I supposed to go here? I go... this way? Yeah, I have to. Ugh, stupid staged fights.
Get ready, everyone.
This won't take long. Especially because I have all this power.
How's this?
So, the interesting thing that popped up is because I did the dance, it did, like, this weird compilation of, like, various people doing the Peter Parker dance. And I was like, oh, that's dope. It shows, like, people are, like, really good fans. And then... what's interesting about it, though, is that this one person did the dance, and, like, somebody came up to it. Like, it's one of those weird, like, short videos, like... See, I'm old school, so I know, like, TikTok's a thing, but let's use Vine for this example. But there was this really funny clip of somebody doing, like, the Peter Parker dance. For those that don't know... that dance, when he's just going through, it's very... I think it's the reason why everyone should love Tobey Maguire. I'm kidding. But what's wild about it is somebody does, like, an impression of the dance, right? And they're going to a movie theater, and similar to, like, how I was talking about, I was like, oh yeah, they're doing this, they're, like, getting down, it's gonna be super hype, they're having a great time, they're, like, living life, I dig it. But this person comes out of nowhere, and just, like, with a bucket of popcorn, just, like, dumps it on him, and it's just like, no, we don't like that, that's bad.
Right.
I was like, that's so messed up. Why would you take away someone's fun like that? And I get it, like, some people are just doing it for this. I mean, I don't know if it was, like, staged or not, but I felt so, like, upset and so angry, because I was like, why would you do that to somebody that's just grooving? Why you gotta deny the groove, man? Well, you're dead. Wow, I actually got a little experience from that. Oh, that's actually impressive.
I wouldn't be that dumb.
Yeah, Jordan, I know. It's stage cutscenes, but we have to get
My
moving.
dad wouldn't.
Don't look at. I was like.
Can we?
The other thing I want to bring up is completely different from Spider-Man. But it was actually something interesting, because I never watched this, because it's been different. Again, it's a very different conversation I'm going with this, so be prepared for that. For those that don't know, Zelda and I, the Legend of Zelda series and I, have an interesting relationship. I never really got to mess with it. I have friends,
Reggie.
quite a few friends, that are super fan of it, super fond, of it. I myself, I'm getting used to it. I'm not really like super crazy about Zelda, but that's only because I'm still getting the chance to know it, you know what I mean? So Zelda and I have a very weird relationship where I want to get to know her better. This could probably be taken out of context, but humor me. But I am trying to get to be like more knowledgeable about the Zelda series.
The city, huh?
Man, it's weird having these conversations just kind of skipping through it, huh? Wow.
Whatever.
Nobody told me there was an 80s cartoon. Or at least I think it was the 80s. It feels 80s. I don't know if it was the 80s. I didn't want to look it up because I feel like that was a different rabbit hole. But for those that don't know, and I was thinking about saving this for like a Zelda episode, but I don't know the next time I'm going to be able to play a Zelda game. There is an old cartoon of Legend of Zelda. Some people might know because I don't know why. And maybe I'm confused. I don't know if I'm wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure Link's... Who talks, by the way? If you ever wanted to hear a circumstance where Link from Legend of Zelda talks, please watch the cartoon. You will regret every minute of it. But, oh my god, it is the cringiest thing. Hearing this guy, who I'm pretty sure is the voice actor for Aladdin, I hope I'm wrong, but something about hearing Link being like, saying all these things, and saying his tagline of "Excuse me, princess" over and over. And I know I've made references before, but that was only because I've seen like, I don't know if they were like actual like animations or cartoons. Like I don't know if maybe I just like blocked out the memory or what or not, but I actually decided, you know what, I'm gonna watch some episodes of Legend of Zelda. Let me give it a shot. Maybe see if I can understand any of this. I'm gonna tell you right now, for any Zelda fans watching this, I'm not trying to like antagonize you guys. I'm being straight with you guys. I don't know anything I've watched. If there was a couple of scenes I can talk about more specifically, I don't remember, like, there's an episode where, like, Link and Zelda have, like, a moment. Apparently there's, like, oh, by the way, there's this whole, like, connect, I guess, where Link apparently is, like, dead set on kissing this girl. Because he's always like, I want to smooch. Come on, let's give him a very, like, come on, Zelda, give me a smooch. Come on, I want a smooch. I'm trying to, like, save all of, like... I was about to say Camelot. I'm trying to save all of Hyrule. Give me a smooch. And then Zelda's like, no, you're ugly. You're disgusting. No. And I'm like, this guy is, for lack of a better term, the definition of a simp. Like, this guy is going ham for a kiss. I'm like, surely kissing this woman isn't, like... Could kissing Zelda really be that major that you're like, oh my god, like... It feels like a drug. Like, it feels like he's got an addiction. Because he's like, oh my god, I need this kiss. Okay, sorry, I forgot to skip these things because I don't need these things. But it's like wild because all of his stuff is like, all that matters to him is getting a kiss. Like, he's still the hero. Sort of, yeah. He is trying to like save the day and all that jazz, which is all fine and dandy. Good for him. Whoop-de-doo. But his motivation is purely just getting a kiss from Zelda. No, I'll just have to do this real quick. I guess it really doesn't matter. But it's like, come on, surely...
It's more exciting to...
Oh, Pearl, I miss you.
Still safe.
Should I do different choices? I don't know if I should do different choices this time. I know what I've done. It's not like I'm going to lose out on affection. You know what? Let's try some different choices. I don't really know what it was, so... Sorry that was insensitive. Sure. I'm sorry, Pearl. That was insensitive of me, huh?
Oh, no, not at all. It just made me think about when it happened.
When what happened? This whole outbreak? No, when Nintendo decided to give the rights to some cartoon studio to make a Legend of Zelda cartoon. I wasn't expecting it either. I'm certain the voice actor for giving me, or the person giving me this voice, my voice actor, didn't expect it either. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't expecting it at all.
Not exactly. I guess you could call it, My outbreak?
I see. Honestly, I almost forgot about it, since you're the same Pearl I've always known. Just deader.
You probably say that to all the zombies.
Funny you say that, because in like maybe 2 or 3 episodes... No, I'm just kidding.
If it's okay with you, can I tell you what happened?
You're asking? Why?
Well, it might help me to talk about it with you. If you don't want to know something so gross, I understand.
See, now I'm conflicted because I don't know if I want to, like, cry again. Because we all know Pearl's circumstance. I don't want to go through the sadness again.
Like, one zombie, it hurt.
I don't...
No, it happened when I opened it.
I'm sorry, and I know that... I hope there's no new viewers who are watching this and like, why is he skipping? Please, like I said, watch the other ones. I am going to do random choices, though. If it gives me options where it does these choices, I will humor it and do random stuff. Why not? Let's say there's rice on your face. Let's do the dumbest... You know what? Yeah. With the exception of Kairi. So if there's any moments where I can try and bond with Kairi, I'm going to try and do the dumbest random options unless it's grayed out. Then I'll do the next best. Just as curious. There's rice on your face. You got rice on your face. Must have gotten stuck there when you wiped your mouth after touching those old pots and pans.
Oh! How embarrassing!
Pearl wipes at her mouth, but misses the rice completely. After seeing you shake your head, she slaps at her face with vigor. No dice. Here, I'll get it. You remove the rice from Pearl's face with a tender pinch. She smiles. You smile.
Thank you, Reggie.
Anytime. I'm surprised that worked. Let's see what everyone else is up to. Might as well just do Jordan. Get it over with. Sup, Jordan? Oh, wait, hold on. I want to do the voice stuff. Sup, Jordan? Hey, remember that stuff? Always got stuck to the roof of my mouth. Wait, no. Let's just get to it. Let's see. So, Reggie? Reggie, huh?
Yeah, I thought I was so clever.
And then you realize it sounds exactly the same as my normal name?
Didn't stop you from crying like a newborn when I kept chasing you around and shouting it. Do you remember when Pearl first heard me saying it? I bet you don't. You probably blocked it out since it was a major childhood trauma.
Probably right. Give me a break. It was hardly traumatic, and yes, I do remember. You engage in your most accurate rendition of Pearl as possible. Which is funny because I do that naturally, like, it's kind of my job, so, ahem. Why do you keep saying Reggie's name, Jordan? He looks so confused. Just tell him what you want or I'll get mad. And then Jordan's just like, wow, you did a really good job. That's a very good impression. And Reggie's like, yeah, I've been working on it a couple times.
I had to explain the joke to her, but even after I did, she still wasn't getting it at all. I got so caught up in trying to describe it to her that we didn't notice you running away into your precious clubhouse.
And when I came back from it with a pencil and paper, we both took Pearl into the clubhouse and explained the joke in writing. It became some sort of stupid lecture, but you know how Pearl can get.
If she's not in on the joke, she gets really jealous. Oh, trust me, I know. Why else do you think she started calling you Reggie after that? I was never allowed to get a leg up on her.
That's funny because you're short. Jordan's face suddenly turns as red as her hair. She averts her eyes again.
Anyway, it didn't have anything to do with you, so...
Instead of talking about how I don't matter to you, care to tell me how you and Pearl ended up separating? Alright, no. We know this.
Oh,
No.
Of course. You know what? I don't know because,
For those that want to recap, it's Pearl's dad, who's a jerk. I'm actually surprised. Oh, I said I was going to do different choices. Whoops.
Pretty sure
it's kind of messed up that I think about it.
Maybe.
We still don't know what happened to Pearl and Jordan's dad. Like, now that I think about it, we don't know if he's... I mean, I guess it's presumed.
Well...
Actually, we don't even know about my dad, do we? So I guess our dads are...
Yeah.
Or I'm assuming my dad's still kicking, but... What happened to Pearl's dad? I thought for sure that he was going to be the final boss. I thought for sure he'd be a pain. It was like, alright, cool, we gotta fight Pearl's old man. He'd be a perfect final villain, considering, like, the connections he has to so many of us, but... I'm surprised. Oh wait, is that the Kairi moment? Oh!
Silence! I won't repeat myself. Are you friend or foe?
Girl, you are going to be my primary focus for this second run until the very end. Unless there's any choices I run into where you're not involved, you are going to be my only focus. I feel ashamed for skipping the first couple times I heard you. I guess I'll just say the ones I said, because I think it was good for affection, right? Yeah, you sound pretty. Wow, you have a pretty voice. Can I get a closer look at the person yelling at me? Name's Reggie. Nice to meet you.
How dare you to be so boorish toward another simply because you fancy the pitch of their voice. Wait, why am I getting so riled up?
It's gonna be weird only focusing on one girl this playthrough, huh? Hello?
Silence! I have the advantage here, so you best do as I say. Understood?
You can say please. I understand your words, but not where they're coming from. Why are you so wound up over an unarmed suburban guy like myself walking towards a gas station?
I am not wound up. I am being rational and acting in my best interest. What are you expecting to get out of this exchange?
Your number. Now it's an exchange? I don't have anything to offer, really.
I obviously meant exchange as in conversation. Our back and forth, etc.
Oh. Well, I'm looking for a fuel hose and radiator coolant. Can I come in and look around? Unless you have your own car around here that I'm not seeing.
I need to think about it. You could be one of those half-zombies.
So you know about them, huh? Don't sweat it. I'm pure, sweet human meat.
Sugared meats.
What? That's disgusting.
Nothing. To answer your question, yes, I know about them.
Actually, no. Some people do cook with, put some sugar in their meat, so actually that's not that disgusting, huh? Great. Can I come in or not? You are answered with silence for what feels like several minutes. Then the window gets boarded back up. As you're about to turn around and leave, the door to the convenience store swings open, and a girl pops her head open. She looks around and then leads you inside. As you step into the dark store, you can scarcely make out the girl who let you in. This girl who we'll be going for. Until the end of this playthrough, this is primarily the focus. Just toss that again. This girl. Not Cece, not Jordan, not Pearl, not Summer, not Emily. And sorry, but not Buck. Which is still surprising that we had a Buck end, but no. Our primary focus will be this blue-hair girl. She has already retreated to the rear of the store and is staring out a window through the gap between boards, much like a cornered animal. You try to feel your way around the limited light, but decide to stand still until your eyes adjust. Thanks. Any reason for the lack of light?
It's easier to avoid confrontation if you remain unseen, no?
What about nighttime?
Are you daft? I locked the door, the windows are all boarded up, and...
I guess it doesn't matter. I'm glad I found someone else who survived whatever it is that happened. What's your name? Can you tell me more about how things got this way? She speaks in a hushed whisper, but you can still make out what she says.
Someone else who survived. I am Kairi Fujisaki. My father is the owner of this entire shopping district, so everything you see here belongs to my family. That's why I've been protecting it ever since I...
Turned. As your eyes adjust, you begin to notice something amiss with the girl Kairi. At first dismissed as a trick of the low light, you now see that her skin truly is a pale, almost blue color. A mouth-shaped gash remains on her neck as a permanent reminder of the worst day of her life. One of her eyes seems wrong. She's just like Pearl and Jordan. Ever since you turned into a zombie-human hybrid?
So you noticed.
Kinda hard not to. How couldn't I? Come on, I've been traveling with two of my most close friends. Why'd I say most? With two of my close friends who just so happen to also become whatever it is a half-zombie is supposed to be. In my book, you're all pretty much human except for the cold, undead part. You know, in the bloody gashes and the messed up eye and you're using powers and... Well, actually, I'm kind of really wondering what parts of you are human... never mind.
In my book, the cold undead part is all that I am now. I am no longer human. I will never make my family proud.
You should rethink your priorities. Probably could take a back seat to survival right now.
I suppose. One thing remains clear to me, though. No matter what happens to me or the world, society will need order to function.
Yes, it's the first law of equivalent exchange. And she's like, well, quite frankly, I don't quite like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I'm like, shut the playthrough off. She doesn't like Full Metal.
If we continue on like nothing happened, then there may be a chance for me to get everything back to how it was someday.
If you say so. Well, since I totally called you out on your secret, can we get some light in here?
I don't trust you yet, but I will offer this concession. Please remove a few boards over on that side. I will take some down over here.
Yes, ma'am. I'm really surprised, though. Like, why do they make it where just by me playing normally, it would have to automatically be a choice between Pearl and Kairi? Like, why these specific two? Of all the girls' choices, like, of all the separation, I would imagine it'd be, like, maybe Emily, because I couldn't do that last choice, or, I don't know if I was scripted to find Cece or not, but, like, why specifically is it where, by playing a game normally, I got Pearl, which is good, but it locks me completely out of Kairi. Like, normally games would be like, oh, well, I mean, some games, yeah, they do lock it, but I feel like they would have kind of, like, threw some sort of hint. That would have been helpful. I don't know. Hopefully that's enough time for people to read that, but otherwise... The two of you work in silence, removing just enough boards from the window so that light can seep in. As the pallid glow of morning seeps into the store, you notice that you have stirred up a thick layer of dust, which now hovers in the air. But what could cause so much dust to accumulate in such a short time? The outbreak or whatever has happened a few weeks ago, right? Why is there a decade's worth of dust in here?
Anomalous, to be sure. Most dust is dead human skin. I imagine that this place was fortified by any number of survivors over the weeks. Look around you. This store has been ransacked thoroughly, with hardly any food left. Whoever was here is long gone. Still, it does not account for the amount of dust we see.
Fair. Okay, so it's a mystery. Yes, it is quite a mystery. Well, luckily, I know just the right people to call. What are you doing? It's like I'm trying to find the number for the Mystery Inc. gang. This is not that kind of mystery! With enough boards removed, the two of you turn to face each other in the light. She's definitely wearing a private school uniform, and it's not the same as Jordan's. What's with the outfit? Go to school around here? I had no idea that the Undead still have vision problems.
This is what my family's tutor had me wear during lectures. It instilled a stronger sense of discipline, he said. It was also my only clean and pressed outfit left.
I ain't gonna last long. I mean,
As for my vision, it has only gotten worse. Everything has a haze around it, like I'm walking through a thick fog. I see better at night because that hazy fog is absent. Perhaps the virus has one's cones decay faster than one's rods.
So last time I chose Are You a Science Prodigy? I really am thinking, when it comes to Kairi, I might just stick with the gray ones, because I still don't know if it's an affection thing too. Like, I know there were choices as well, but what if it's like, oh, you also need like a certain amount of affection? So I'm thinking, I should say, Are You a Science Prodigy? I should. I ought to, because that would be smart. And I want to be smart. Cones look fine to me, especially in that getup. Although I'm not sure what you mean by rods.
You pedestrian pervert! I am obviously talking about my eyes!
Oh. Well, they're eyes too. I don't see what's perverted about walking to and fro.
How can someone be this moronic? Read a book or eat some raw fish or something.
You know what? That's a good idea. I should just do every dumb choice. Unless it's grayed out, like I said. Just because. This is a chance. This is an opportunity. Like, when's the next time we actually be able to play this game? We can all relive the really random moments that we kind of just skip past. Yeah, that won't make any sense, but I'm still doing it anyway.
Well, no matter. Now that you're here, just find what you need and leave me alone.
I found what I need. You're right in front of me. She's like, aww. Well then, what to do? Guess let's just talk to her. Yo, what's up?
What?
Well, you mentioned your father before. Is he still alive?
Well, no, not technically.
Is he a zombie?
Yes.
Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have asked that so casually.
No, you shouldn't have.
Alright. I understand, I'm sorry. But since I did, might as well keep going. Is he still, like, free range or loose? Cage-free? Whatever you call it?
If you must know, I've locked him and the rest of my family within the confines of our estate grounds until I can acquire a cure. Then, with my family back to normal, we should be able to use our wealth to reverse our misfortunes and become society's new leaders.
Quite a bold plan. Your money's useless. Your money's pretty useless now, though, huh?
Being unable to utilize it to make my situation more favorable has proven challenging.
Sounds like being rich comes with its own set of problems. Huh, I wouldn't know. I'm broke.
I suppose you could say that. Anyway, it's none of your business. Just find what you need, alright?
Shoutouts for us broke people, because you know what? I don't need money to have a good time. I'm playing a game like this, I'm eating some Jello cups, and I'm having a great... Imagine... I know I'm saying that as V, right? But imagine, like, Reggie just randomly said, like, I don't need money to be happy. I got these Jello cups. I'm talking to a girl with one good eye and a gash on the back of her neck. I'm living on cloud 9. And then Kairi's just like, I think there's something wrong with you. Yeah. It's the end of the world. I'm crazy. Kairi seems impatient. No duh. Perhaps you should start wrapping up your investigation. Well, I don't remember what I chose last time. I'm gonna check the register. You move behind the counter where the cash register still sits. Cash has no real value anymore, you figure, so nobody bothered to break into it. I still want money, though. You feel the same way, and instead check under the counter for any missed supplies. Found some skin mags and armor for Junior. What does that mean? Some skin mags and armor for Junior? What the heck does armor for Junior mean? I'm assuming skin mags is like, you know, like adult mags, but what the heck is armor for Junior? Use yours, Kairi? Oh. Oh, okay. Nah. I know it. Ah, armor for Junior. Got it. Wow, that was... I wonder how many viewers before I pressed X were like, oh my god, V, you're too naive. Dude, come on. Hey, man, I don't come up with names for these things. I wouldn't know. And if I did, I really don't remember. You hold up a certain pinup magazine and an open box of fun-sized condoms with a snide chuckle. Kairi winces and turns her head to the side.
As if. Remove that filthy smut and those male contraceptives out of my sight, you heathen.
Wait, actually, I think I might have chose this before. This sounds familiar. Ooh, did I choose this and forget? Wow, I'm good today. Not in your sense of humor. It's gonna suck for you. You return the items and look around a bit more before giving up. This place might be a total bust. Only now do you notice a door against the far wall, beyond the long defrosted refrigeration units. A sign on it reads, Employees Only. You approach it and twist the doorknob, but the door is locked, or rusted shut, or the lock is broken. Whatever excuse is most used to prevent you from exploring beyond every door you find. Kairi.
What now?
Jesus, hold on. Let's make love, not war. I need help. Have you taken a look in here?
It's locked. I'm not exactly in the best condition to force a door open, so no, I haven't.
Liar. I'm thinking I want to get inside.
Any bright ideas?
That's kind of why I'm talking to you. If it's locked from the inside, there's only one option, isn't there? You flash her your bravest smile before heroically ramming your shoulder repeatedly into the door. After a few fruitless attempts, it finally gives way and you stumble into what appears to be the gas station's break room and office. You are immediately greeted by both a thick wave of dust and a horrific stench. Oh, God!
My sentiments exactly.
Why do you sound like summer when you cold your nose?
I don't know, it just kinda happens. I don't sound like summer when I hold my nose. Wait, you're not even supposed to know summer yet. Let's not break the fourth wall here.
Several dead bodies were sprawled across the floor in various positions. Did they take their own lives? Did something worse befall them? You close the door. What happened here?
We gain nothing from thinking about it. I suggest we move on.
You feel that your business in the gas station is nearing its end, but you can't stop thinking about that room. I can't leave that corpse party. That's a fun game. Room alone. If I can get over the stench, I bet I'll find something inside. Oops, sorry. Turn on the good voice there. Excuse me. I can't leave that corpse party room alone. If I can get over the stench, I bet I'll find something inside. Why else would they have stayed in there?
Perhaps they killed themselves because they ran out of everything.
Or that. But hey, let's try to stay positive.
Fine. Do as you will.
I plan to do. You peek into the room full of bodies. Yeah, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna get the stuff. We got a reward for staying positive. See how that works? Or does my awesomeness blind your cones? I mean the ones up top, not the other nice ones.
I'll admit that you are amusing, but far from awesome.
You said awesome. And you in the same sentence, so that means you are awesome. Like, I did not say that at all. Are you seriously this insufferable? I'm like, yeah, kind of have that effect with women. Kairi begins to giggle, but stops herself. It's a start. So hey, my plan is to drop this off at our truck and check out the shopping mall. My friends are there, so even if I can't find any coolant, I still need to gather them up before we shove off.
I see. Then you are leaving.
Kairi's gaze turns to her feet, which she shuffles if embarrassed. Or maybe it was just a zombie-related twitch. Well, I'm telling you all that because you're, free to come along, if you want.
Oh, is that so? I'll accept your offer. Seeing you bust a door open like a delinquent was fun. And I loathe to admit that I haven't had much fun before.
Honey, we are going to have so much fun this playthrough, to the point where everyone else is going to be crazy jealous. And some of my viewers are going to be like, stop focusing on Kairi! I can't promise it'll be fun every single day, but I'd like to think we draw good times like a magnet.
That's fine. I think I'm okay with that.
Good. Alright, shall we go?
Yes, I must grab Cynthia, but otherwise I am ready.
Cynthia? Oh, someone else is in here? Kairi runs over to the corner of the store, picks up a pink pencil case, and returns to you.
This is Cynthia.
Disturbing. And you're crazy, but I'm not going to go into it. Let's get going. Alright, cool. Now we got Kairi back. Which means... Actually, well, nothing really much different. We can just get through the rest of these cutscenes. Oh, right. Darn it. I forgot about that scene. Oh, I like that scene. Something about the whole, like, hey, I found another girl, and Buck being like, boom, what? Yeah, I guess I'll do this. It doesn't matter. So occasionally I'll do it, but again, I do just want to, like, see the path. Because I'm still... You want to know why I'm even more gung-ho about just kind of rushing to the end? Because I don't want, like, my penultimate episode of this, like, the one that gets people or that everyone's, like, crazy about.
Who's this?
Did you trick her into following you?
Can I finish my explanation? Jesus, ladies, calm down. You'll have your moment when I'm done.
What a warm reception. Your so-called friends, I take it?
They're just jealous because I'm gonna, like, completely flirt with you and only you this episode. Or most likely this next several episodes, depending on how long this takes. And then Pearl and Jordan just stare daggers at you, like, what did you just say? Nothing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't take it personally. If you knew Reggie like I do, you'd understand he does this a lot.
But you don't know Reggie like I do, so back off, big. No, I was kidding.
By this, she means tricking people into doing things for him.
And no, I didn't say the full word. I don't usually say those kinds of things, so don't worry, any potential viewers who are super sensitive to many words. You should know that while I may read the things, I'll try to use alternative words. Like, I don't say F words or anything. I want to say that because I did get one person that sent me a DM being like, hey, like, are you one of those that, like, curses a lot or something? Because, oh god, dude, I gotta tell you guys, I got a DM from somebody. I'm not gonna name drop because I like to, like, I feel like confidentiality is, like, crucial, but I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna get my phone as I do this. I got someone that sent me a personal thing on my Discord, which, by the way, you can hop on the waiting room if you want to chat, or just, get more insight. I may not be on there all the time, but I will try my best to chat if I can. Or, just be a part of the community. And luckily I have it right here. So, listen to this. Let's just say person A is like, hi, well, I shouldn't say it like that. Let's just be normal about this. Like, hi, I've been watching your YouTube videos. I don't really do Twitch. How are you today? I said, I'm well. It's nice to meet you. How are you? They said, I'm well. Can I ask a question? I said, yeah, of course. How can I help? They said, so you have a very nice voice, and it's one of the reasons why I'm watching your stuff. Also, I actually like some of your old playthroughs. I've been watching some of your older Minecraft videos, which, by the way, viewers, I used to do Minecraft. I am thinking about getting into it. Hopefully, once I get some better scheduling time, we'll make that happen. And certain people that may be watching this video know who they're talking about as well. Help me out here. But essentially, this person discovered me through Minecraft, right? So I thanked them, of course, because I was like, yeah, I'm very grateful. And they said, so I've been watching some of your newer videos, and I'm curious, because I have my little one that also watches. And I admit, I didn't want to press on the little one aspect. So I said, oh, well, what's your question? How can I help? Again, they said, so do you, like, do a lot of cursing in your videos, because while I don't mind you having it, could you, like, if you do decide to do so, tone it down so that way I can continue to watch it peacefully? So I want to say this. I normally don't even like curse all that much. I try not to. If I have to, it'll only because I'm reading, like, if a game like this, Undead Darlings, pops up, I'll just read it just because, and then, if I can, I'll try to use alternative curse words. I don't really want to do the whole curse thing, because that's not me. If it slips, it slips, but I'm not, like, a sailor kind of guy, you know what I mean? So, I usually use alternative ones like flip, or fudge, or shot. I still think things like ass and hell are still, like, normal. I think that's fair game, and damn as well, but it's funny because I didn't think I would get that kind of comment. And the whole time, I shared it with some other people, and one person, one of my friends was like, wow, you actually got to the point where you actually get those kinds of comments now. I was like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And they just shrugged their shoulders. So, viewers, what do you think? I'm still going to do my own thing, but I am curious about what you guys feel when it comes to, like, the cursing side of things. Me, personally, I'm still going to kind of do my own thing and just say whatever I feel like saying. But I usually just, again, don't really do a lot of swearing. It will, obviously I do, because, you know, I'm grown, quote-unquote, and I can, but you won't really be catching me do much. So, if you're one of those viewers that only want to hear me swear a lot, sorry, I ain't that kind of guy. At the same time, if you're the type of person that doesn't want me to swear, sorry, I ain't that kind of guy. Just want to toss it out there real quick.
Don't be
You're
I figured it was, like, something interesting to share.
Jort, I'm
And for those wondering, because they're like, wait, that was a little personal.
Yeah.
I didn't drop the name, and I'm respecting confidentiality. And odds are probably, like, messed up that person, but I did say, well, hopefully I don't offend. And they're like, they literally hit me with, wait, what? The question marks. Oh, I need to get the people right. And it's funny, too, because I addressed, like, I apologize if I offend. I told them, like, I'm probably still going to say what normal, but by all means, I'm sorry if I say something that's, you know, too far. And they said, no, what you're doing is fine. I'm just nervous because I think you have a really nice voice, and it would be better. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying like this when I literally have the phone right now saying that it would be nice to hear my voice saying normal words instead of just random curse words, which, again, I never got told that before, so I don't really know how to respond. So I said, oh, thank you, that's very sweet of you. I'll do my best. And they said, you can freely talk about this on, like, your next playthrough, whatever it is. I don't mind at all. And that's literally the end of the Discord thing. I don't really have an editor, and for the sake of confidentiality, I won't share the thing. And I know somebody's gonna be like, man, you're probably making this up. Believe it if you want. But I'm not gonna share it on... I was gonna share it on Discord, but for respect, just in case, because I know they gave consent on it, I don't want to, like... I really don't want to offend. I don't want this place to be a place where we, like, offend people, you know what I mean? I want this to be a place where people can relax, just chill, and have a good time. Watching me rush through an Undead Darlings game. Okay. Focusing on Undead Darlings now, because I'm getting that out of the day. Actually, no. I still need to talk about the Zelda thing I was on. I'm seriously scared, because there's no excuse for how many, like... Where the heck am I? Oh, okay. There's really no excuse for, like, how many, like, Zelda... Or how many moments Link's just like, I want to smooch, princess, and I'm not going to do it unless you smooch me. And the whole time I'm just like, dude, calm down. Like, seriously, she can't be all that worth it. But I don't know. I don't know how love works. Maybe kissing this woman would be, like, the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't know. I feel bad, though, because, like, I feel like the only takeaway from that show is the excuse me princess bit. Oh, and the really funny meme of, like... So, one of the episodes I was talking about, like, way before I went on my, like, tangent, was... There is an episode... well, I'm not going to give the whole story, like, because it's not really that major, but Zelda and Link kind of have, like, a bit of a moment, and essentially Link, like, talks to Zelda's father, the King of Hyrule. Well, not really talks to the King of Father, but, like, Zelda lives in, like, a nice tower area, and Link's, like, thinking about, like, swinging over to, like, surprise her and stuff, which... Oh, man, I need to go through all this again? Ugh! Which is already its own, like, bag of worms. I need to hit a switch. Where's the switches? Is it over here? I need to hit the switch to do so. Sorry, I'm just, like, trying to gauge real quick. I need to hit a green switch to get there, but But I need a key. Where's the key? I really hope one of these is the key. I hope it's not a cutscene that I'm about to trigger. Because I don't want to do that. It's probably a cutscene, knowing my luck. So Link's about to, like, swing over, or he's thinking about, like, what to say to Zelda, right? Because he's like, oh, I don't know what to say to, like, get her heart's attention. Should I do these cutscenes? Nah. I'm fine. I want to focus on the Zelda thing right now. Plus, again, people can just watch the earlier episodes for it. Let's just go with that. So there's a moment where Link's, like, trying to talk about, like, oh, I wonder what I should say to Zelda, like, get her to like me. And then what's messed up about it is, like, Link's kind of, like, hovering near Zelda's room, right? Or, like, a distance from Zelda's room. He's basically, like, stalking her. I'm not gonna lie, he's stalking her. And maybe it's because I'm not really knowledgeable about Zelda, but I don't imagine Link ever being the kind of guy to, like, stalk anyone, but I guess stranger things have happened in the world. I know somebody out there, especially one diehard Zelda fan, is like, how dare you, V? You don't know what you're talking about. It's like, I don't, but I know what I watched. And clearly it looks like Link's trying to grab some. The biggest issue, though, is what gets me, which I definitely feel like is, like, aged humor, because this is not something that I think most people would do. Isn't just the fact that he's, like, stalking and observing her, right? But it's the issue of, like, as he's, like, thinking about what to say to Zelda, all of a sudden, the king of Hyrule, Zelda's father, like, comes up. I'm obviously, like, cliff noting this, but the king of Hyrule, Zelda's father, comes up. Link is about to swing over. He's harassing, he's basically, he's stalking Zelda's daughter, right? Like, he's observing her from a distance, watching her, like, lay in her bed and rest and everything. Yes, you heard me right. Kairi learned Nether Portal. Surprise, I thought I learned that, but I guess I didn't. Cool. Oh, is this the point where I get... I think this is the point where I get somebody. Yeah. Is this voiced?
Shush, Reggie. You're gonna...
Yeah.
Hey, look out!
Yeah, it's Summer. Alright, we got Summer. Wow, that was quick. Man, what normally takes me, like, 9 episodes.
What? Doesn't matter.
I should fall back.
Have
Oh,
you ever
right, I gotta do
spun-
this again?
Jeez. Fine. Do you need me to cover the ground rules?
No, I know how to fight. I'll just do exactly what I did last time. I'm pretty sure it'll just go gray. I'm just gonna do this again. Why not?
Big mistake. I'm strong, you know.
Do the same. Because I think I did alright last time, and I don't honestly remember. I know some viewers right now are like, yo, dude, V, I forgot when you did to, like, fight this. I was like, I don't remember this at all. So I'm just gonna do the same. I mean, I remember, but don't remember the right choices, so I'm just gonna do what I did last time and assume it was the best choices. Because so far it seems to be working, because I'm getting affection, even though I should be focusing primarily on Kairi. But, oh well. I guess it was just instinct. But, like,
No, you idiot.
Zelda's father, like, comes up as, like, my boy. So I see you're, like, going over to Zelda,
My name is
my daughter, who's just
Fine.
lying
Did you learn
there
your manual?
idle, and you're just at night watching my daughter. He doesn't say that, but hear me out, humor me. And instead, Link's just like,
Well, yeah.
I don't know what to do,
Are you in
Your Majesty. Like, I really want, like, Zelda to, like, love me and smooch me. What do I get to, like, get her to love me? Whatever.
Unfortunately.
Just get that done.
Yep. We're not so
What's messed up about it is, like, normally you would think, oh,
Wait.
my daughter.
Is that your way?
Well,
Granted, I don't know, because I'm not, like, a father, not even remotely close to one.
Got it.
But
Thanks.
for any
Likewise.
potential audience members that are listening to this, who, even if you're not, like, a father, you have, like, somebody that you treat as, like, a child or something, you normally feel, like, protective, right? Like, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I don't want this person, like, harassing, do I need to hit that switch? No, I don't. You wouldn't want, like, somebody, like, harassing, like, your baby, your child. It's your pride and joy, that whole jam, right? You're protective, normally. So, what's messed up about it is, like, instead of saying, like, something sterning or being, like, getting on Link's case for, I don't know, observing my daughter at night. Oh, darn it. What key do I have? Did I need something? Oh, no. I need to hit something. Oh, do I need to, like, go back? I probably need to go back. Oh, not? Okay. Darn it. I think I messed up. I thought it was something that I had to do. Let's do this team. Good enough. We'll just work with that. I think Cece's also around here somewhere, too. I wonder if I can, like, rush through that really quickly. Where is, Cece? I need to find a key for it. Where am I? I need to hit the green switch in order to do so, but I need to find the key in order to do that, right? Ugh, such a pain. I don't remember how I did this last time. It's been so long. That's the issue, I know. So instead, like, Zelda's father, what he says is like, my boy, the best way to a woman's heart is with flowers. I'm like, dude. Oh, is this Cece?
Says the guy.
That's
Yep,
it?
this is Cece.
You. Why would
I think this is, right?
I couldn't agree.
Yeah. But the puffy marshmallowy vest looks cute, doesn't it?
Welcome back, Cece.
And here?
What?
I see.
Ah, that's nice. Sorry,
Would you
had to do some culture real quick.
But you
I'm just kidding.
please, right?
But what's messed up is like, dude, this guy's like stalking your daughter.
This zombie.
Link, and again,
You know,
it is
that
Link.
reminds me.
I think that's what's getting me.
My mom always told me that a guy who can fix his own car is a... What was it? Oh, a good slam.
What a desperate housewife. I question your mom's character if that's the type of stuff she taught you.
I second that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Why? She had to teach me, because she said I was going to be her only child.
I'm struggling to find how you're linking these concepts mentally.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're the type of guy who's all looks and no brain.
I think I'm the type of guy that's all brain and no looks. And then, like, Reggie says that, and then he looks at the girls who are just like, dude. And we're just like, sorry, it sounded better in my head.
I really like guys with brains.
Oh. Oh. Ugh.
Because she must have consumed her own.
Stop flirting already.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm just bashing
Oh.
forward.
It's a... Are you careful? This...
I know, it's a trap, relax.
I'm
But, like,
sure
again,
you are
it's Link that's what's getting me, right?
right.
Like, Link's the one
making a
saying
video
these
adventure
things,
game.
doing these things to
No.
Zelda.
No.
And I don't know
sorry,
their
I
personalities all that
no,
well. I always figured,
Your
like,
ears all
Link is like this, like, quiet, silent knight. He has, like, a sense of humor, maybe, but he's, like, just, like,
I'm
steadfast,
shameless.
Come on,
focus on the
man.
mission, nothing else matters, right? Like, a true, like, hero's hero.
Let me take that.
What?
And then Zelda, I figured she's just, like, this composed, whatever,
She
like,
we went to the,
strong-hearted kind of woman. But the show kind of, like, twists their personalities to the point where, like, I'm still kind of confused on what... So, Link's... like, they have personalities, yeah, but Link's personality is, like, if it's not about Smooch and Zelda, there's really nothing there. It's very, like, clear-cut. All that matters to me is, like, getting Zelda. And then Zelda's thing is, like, yeah, I want to, like, stop the evil Ganon. But, admittedly, it's not just Link that's bad. Zelda's kind of annoying. Like, there's moments where I'm like, I understand because she's like a princess, she's got responsibilities, it's all fine and dandy. But there's moments where she feels like, oh man, I don't know how to better describe it other than like, it's like she's similar to Wanda from Fairly Odd Parents, but annoying, and not in a good way. And I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh darn it, I gotta hit the switch for that. It may not make like a whole lot of sense, but humor me on this. Like, even Zelda's personality isn't like the greatest. I need to hit the green switch to do it. Darn it. Wait, where's the green switch? Oh, please tell me I can hit the blue switch for this. Oh, thank God. I just rushed through this. That's neat. Cool. Wow, I really can kind of like go through this. Now, if I was paying attention, I would be like, oh, I wonder if I could speedrun this. But I already messed up my timing on that. Okay, that hits the switch to go over here and do that. Honestly, having no counters is really nice. It is kind of worth it. So if you viewers have a desire to play this, it is worth going for a new game run, just so you can, like, skip all this nonsense. It's a lot quicker. Because normally, I would have been, like, I don't know, episode 15 at this point, having Summer and Cece, and granted, yeah, this is part 37, but I'm doing all this in one episode. Well, I'm not going to do everything in one episode. My goal is at least to get to that crossroads thing, because apparently that's the first, like, big moment where it's like, hey, you should start romancing this character if you care about her. And I'm like, alright, fine. Where is the switch? I hope I can hit this. Please tell me I can go through this. I think I got it. Oh, darn it. Alright, fine.
More monsters.
Well, it's not like you're all hard. Just wail on them.
They're done.
They're done for.
Done.
See, that wasn't too bad.
Winners.
Oh, that'll be useless because I could just shut it off. I was about to actually, like, keep it. I was like, oh, sweet! I got Monster Chum! Now I can use it to turn off the enemy encounters for... I can already do that myself. I bet you some viewers thought about it, too, because of my pause at time. Well, luckily we can beat this boss. Wow, this probably won't take me too long. Viewers, I know we have a couple more episodes in this playthrough, most likely. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat it all in, like... I would make a guess. I'm rushing through this as quickly as I can. I will take an educated guess before we get to, like, the real big, like, worry. Like, there will be moments where it's focused on Kairi, but until I get to, like, the end part again, where, like, the sewers and stuff, I'm going to guess that it's going to be, including this one, another, like, 3 episodes, 4 max. Like, I'm going through this. I'm already about to be... Like, once I beat this area, I'll at the crossroads, right? Which will be nice. But I'm thinking, like, some of the dungeons that are annoying, like the school dungeon, it's going to be a pain to go through that again. It's going to be a pain to, like, go through the laboratory. It's going to suck. But I'm luckily going to be able to rush through it quickly. I think it shouldn't take too long. So I'm guessing in, like, 3 to 4 episodes, I'll probably be done. So I want to toss this at you, viewers.
They're so screwed.
I have been doing a lot of game searching because I know a lot of people are like, what are you going to play after? Hello, Risotto. Welcome, welcome. Hello, a lot of my viewers are wondering, like, what am I going to do after Undead Darlings? Because, again, I can only see, like, maybe 3 or 4 episodes left, right? So, I will confidently say, well, I still want to surprise you guys. And I will say it is going to be something based off of using my voice. There's going to be a lot of talking in it. But it's going to be a lot more action-based. How are you? Oh, I'm doing really good, Risotto. How are you doing today? Oh, obviously, I didn't say it. YouTube, Risotto jumped on chat, which I'm pretty sure some of you guys should know by this point, so give a hearty salute. Risotto said, are you doing a visual novel? So, I actually got 2 different things. I got, I'm skipping this. I got 2 different games. One that I know is a visual novel, but a lot more tactics-based, and one that I am told is very much similar to Persona. Now, a lot of people know, and again, this isn't about me going on Persona. Yes, I like Persona. Yes, yes, yes. Let's move on. But I'm told that this game is a lot similar to it, but a lot more action-based, less turn-based. I am curious about it. Risotto says Trails of Cold Steel. No, it actually isn't Cold Steel. Although I do have a desire to play that in the future. I can only say it is a Falcom game. I don't want to say any more in case somebody guesses it, because I want it to be a surprise, even though I'm certain most people will know by context, oh, this must be something. But I'm curious about this game. I don't know a lick about it, but I bought it. In fact, I bought it, and the person that I bought it was like, if I had to I gotta say this. I bought this game, right? It wasn't on Amazon, excuse me, it was on eBay. They were offering, like, a good amount of money. Not super expensive, because I'm broke. But they were like, oh, it's our last one, and I'll sell it. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll trust it. I'll buy it. And I was expecting to just get a game. I was only expecting to get a normal game. Risotto says, it is a game where it only has 2 letters as its title. No. But that is another thing that I'm planning on doing. That's actually somebody else told me about that game. I want to get into this franchise called Ys, because I remember, like, knowing about it when I was younger, and I remember playing one on Vita when I was little, and I know there's a bunch of other games that they've done, but, no, that's not it. But it is something I am thinking about doing, also in the future. So that and Cold Steel are 2 future ones. I wonder how many people actually pay attention. Luckily, I know that most of my viewers don't usually watch Undead Darlings compared to my other playthrough, so I'm pretty sure I can get away with this as a surprise. But no, this other game, when I bought it, right? Oh, I'm in the crossroads. Wow, I got to the crossroads really quickly. Oh, that's crazy. When I bought this game, I was only expecting a game, and instead, I got a knock on the door, and then the Amazon guy was like, well, they knocked on it, and then I heard them leave, but I opened the door. I saw the Amazon guy be like, have a good day, and I looked, and I was like, this is a big box for what is normally, like, a normal PS4 game. So I open it, and it is huge. It's a special edition of this game. And I'm just baffled because I'm looking at this, right? And I saw it, and then there's a note. Somebody actually wrote a note in it, and I got a little nervous because it's like this like piece of paper, handwritten, and I still have it right here. And the note says, "Thank you so much for purchasing." It's handwritten. "Thank you so much for purchasing this. I know you only asked for the normal game, but the fact that you showed so much interest in this, I just want to make your day a little better. Thank you very much." I was flabbergasted. Is that a word? Do people still use that word? Does that make me seem old? Whatever. I was dumbfounded. I was shocked. I was Smeckledorfed. I was not expecting a collector's edition for this game. I didn't even know there was a collector's edition of this game. I just looked it up and I was like, oh, this looks good, and the girls in it look like super cute, and it looks like fun. I didn't look up the gameplay per se. Like, I looked up a trailer, more or less. I didn't want to look at any reviews in case it, like, turned me off. I was just like, I want to see what it's like. And I figured I'll either share my pure expression or my pure, like, reaction with you viewers. So, that, I decided, was going to be the game I play after this. Hopefully I can get away with it. I was told, though, from another person, that it does have some music that may potentially be licensed, excuse me. So, I might have to, like, set up different equipment so that way I don't get, like, struck. Because I don't want to get struck for something, but I do want to play the game. So, hopefully I can. On a completely different note. Oh, but that's what I'm planning on doing after this. So, some viewers are like, just hurry up and play that game. And I'm like, no, let's just... Oops. Darn it. I'm curious about what it is. I'm curious about how it plays properly. I'm curious about why so many people said it's similar to Persona. I'm curious about why the friend that I talked to about, who allegedly played this game but didn't beat it, well, they said they went through like a couple chapters. So apparently it's chapter-based, so I got that spoiled for me. But they said, like, oh, yeah, they said knowing my personality, I would like this game. And knowing because I played Cold Steel 1 and 2, I haven't played 3 and the others yet, I'm planning on doing it. Knowing I played Cold Steel 1 and 2, as well as knowing that I have an interest in the other game, Ys, which I really want to get into that because apparently there's a 10th one coming, and I saw some stuff about some of the other games. Not too much because I want to go blind, but it was enough to be like, why have I not... I feel ashamed for not playing some of these games I'm seeing. But, I mean, hey, I'm streaming now, so hopefully as I get bigger and better with this, it'll be good moxie, and maybe I'll get some good support to, like, get these things. So maybe maybe things happen for a reason. But, I'm looking forward to doing those. I am trying to find, like, a good schedule for it, though. I'm also thinking about rearranging my schedule. But, yeah. That's essentially it. So, clearly there's plenty of time in this video. Now I gotta figure out which one of these is Kairi. So I clearly know that's not it. Check the cars, help the store, hole in the farm, explore the trail, join the hunt, hang with Buck. I remember Summer's hunting for meat. I think Pearl is going on the trail. I think Kairi's the cars. I'm not going to do CC, because I know CC is going to be that verb nounia thing. I don't want to go through that again. I think the cars are Kairi. I'm going to do the cars. I think Kairi's plan is a good one. Let's look at some of these cars. Risotto says, oh man, the manga I've been enjoying only has 2 arcs left. Oh, now you know you're obligated to share with the class what manga you're reading. Like, you realize that. Now I don't know what to do next? Kinda depends. I mean, if you want manga recommendations, I could toss a few, depending on genre, but I'm also more curious. I'm more invested on what manga you're reading, because I kinda wanna know. Akiyaku Reiju no Shitsuji-sama Hametsu. Shitsuji-sama I know is Butler. Something Butler. It's a romance manga. It's pretty good writing-wise. I know Shitsuji means Butler, doesn't it? I'm trying to wonder what that means translated to. A romance one, huh? Might be. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because I'm going to look into that later. Sorry, viewers. We'll just take a little picture here. Sorry, gotta do that real quick. Okay, cool. Because I want to look into that later. A wise decision. Wait, hold on. Kairi mode. Risotto says, yep, you're right. It's a Lady Butler romance. Okay, I thought so. Because I knew Shitsuji meant butler in Japanese. Like I said, my Japanese is mid. Actually, no, it's not even mid. It's like average at best. I put me on the level of like a 3-year-old who's trying to learn Japanese. I know some bits. Risotto says I really enjoy romance stories. Oh, well, I mean, there's a couple I could recommend. I can recommend a few, like, well, I guess it depends on your threshold. But if you want, like, some good romance stories, I can recommend things like After the Rain or generic romance, or Kunlun generic romance. After the Rain, generic Kunlun romance. Obviously, I was planning on doing as a anime recommendation, but Horimiya is also another one. There's one that I'm trying to look at with this guy that like deals with smoking. I can't remember. I gotta find out what that one is. I gotta go on my my other phone and find it later. But I don't know. It's just a couple just to toss out there. It depends on like what kind of romance. Do you want just like straight normal romance? Do you want like more adult, more teen, more kid? And I'm not trying to sound before that's taken out of context. I mean like, you know, like kid isn't like first love, like the whole like they don't know any better and they're kind of discovering what love is. That's what I meant, not anything else. Don't clip that, because I know some people that watch my playthroughs love to clip me saying these random sus things for an apparent compilation that I don't know why you viewers are assuming is gonna happen. I'm not big enough to get somebody to do it. Risotto says any romance that has actual characters. Then yeah, I guess it depends. Because I would go further and say, do you want like actual requited romance? Do you want like unrequited? Because I know it's a gray area. Some people like moments where they just like the feeling of love. Because otherwise, if you want like actual romance stories, I could be basic and say like read like almost any Tokyo Pop licensed manga. I recommend things like Honey and Clover, which I know very few people probably know that one. It's not 100% romance, but one of my personal favorites, even though it's not a romance one at all, but does have romance, is Spice and Wolf. But I know that's a lot more like how do I describe Spice and Wolf? To be more like romance is a focus, but not the main focus, but it's clearly obviously there. Just to say another. Yeah, viewers, I know I got a lot of tastes. There's not really many tastes I dislike. I like a lot of things. Action, sports, seinen, shonen, shoujo. I like a lot of things. I'm that kind of guy. There's very few genres I dislike. Or at least, there's very few genres that I found something to dislike in. You know what I mean? Like, I guess except for just plain historical. Because I kind of like, I'm more of a fantasy guy, but eh. Risotto says, really? They said I'm very picky when it comes to mangas. I mean, I don't know. Like, I got an open mind when it comes to manga because I love the world of anime and manga. I love its art form. I love being able to be taken to different worlds and experience different stories. And believe you me, I still have recommendations where somebody gave me a manga. I think the last recommendation I got off camera. Sorry, viewers, I know I'm going off tangent here, but I will just load up for the next cutscene because I know it's Kairi. Okay, we're gonna keep that ready. So once we're done, once I'm done my rant here, I'll go on it. But the last manga recommendation, excuse me, somebody told me to read, was, well, I swear, I feel like I talked about this on stream before. There were a couple other ones that somebody told me to read. It was the same person. If I haven't brought it up, one person told me to read Cage of Eden, and I was like, oh, I liked it, and I thought it was really good up until the end because I hated the end. I'm not gonna say. I feel like I talked about Cage of Eden, so I'm not gonna go further. But that same person that I talked about in the anime recommendation, I was like, oh, this is really good. And I shared some other like recommendations with them, and they're like, oh, if you want, I can give you more recommendations. What's your genre? And that's the question that always strikes me, because I don't know. Normally, yes, I'm basic. I'll pretty much go for anything. Like, if it's my first thing that comes to mind is like anything isekai. I definitely love isekai stuff. Yes, call me what you will. I love going to other worlds. But really, I think about it, almost most anime now is isekai, so whatever. But that doesn't mean I'll only go for isekai. Like, I'll go for some romance, some sports, some action, some drama, some seriousness. It is what it is. The same person gave me a few, and they were like, okay, well, if you want a romance one, that I could recommend After the Rain, which I watched, and ended up watching the anime because I didn't know. Risotto said, how about when the entirety of Japan went to isekai? Wait, when the entirety of Japan went to isekai? What do you mean by that? Like, all of Japan went to isekai. I've only seen 2 mangas like that before. I didn't know that. I know there's sections where like groups of people get pulled in, like large clusters of people get pulled into isekai, but isekai is either going to be like really fun or really generic. And I know there's some people who are like, oh, these isekais trash, but when I think about it, I just love like going to these other worlds and having a good time. Granted, I don't really know why almost every isekai has to deal with the main guy becoming overpowered, or girl becoming overpowered, having like the most attractive people. Risotto said, yeah, the whole Japan, basically JSDF versus Fantasy World. Oh, you're talking about Gate. Yeah, the Gate anime / manga. I love that one. I like that one a lot. I thought it was really good. Plus, it had Junichi Suabe, and I like his voice. Yeah, I remember that one. That was the one with the guy who's like Gate in the other anime. I forgot. I'm trying to remember what the other one is. But that's the anime where the guy's like, I don't know, is it like 30s? Middle to late 30s? And he works as a commander for the Japanese Special Defense Force. And they discover this door to another world. And he ends up like becoming part of like this whole group to like try and establish proper connections. I'm trying to think of a circumstance where they had groups of people. Groups of people that go to Japan. I can't think of groups. I can think of like large clusters. I can think of some people. Like I know there's circumstances like what is it one? Where Outbreak Company, but that's just one guy. I mean it has groups, but it's mainly just the main guy that goes there. But I can't think of it. Shield Hero? Shield Hero had more or less the 4 people, like the chosen heroes. I mean, I guess technically they did have other heroes. Well, okay, that kind of goes into some potential spoiler stuff, so I don't know if it was Shield Hero per se. I don't really know. I probably do know, but it's just not coming to my mind right now. But Shield Hero per se is more than just... Like, if we're talking about more groups of people going... I'm thinking, like, when you said it, I meant, like, more than a classroom. You know what I mean? Because if it's not things like JSDF, then the other next one would be, like... What's one? The one where they all get pulled in. I think it's Arfueta, from Commonplace to Strongest or something. That's when, like, a classroom gets pulled in. And there's the other one that a lot of people claim is like a trash isekai one, but I haven't seen it yet. It's that like Fruit of Evolution one, but that one I also know is like, that's gonna take me a minute to watch that one if I want to. I don't know. If somebody knows what that anime is, or actually better yet, if anybody listening to this knows what anime or manga, because not just anime, any manga or anime where groups of Japan, like not just like a few people, not like 5 to 10 people, but like clusters of people get pulled in, then please let me know. Because I was also going to recommend other ones like Alice in Borderland, but that was, again, select people, not all of Japan. Actually, that was kind of all of Japan. I'm getting distracted. I don't know. You follow Kairi and Jordan away from Buck's truck and toward a plethora of abandoned vehicles of various generic makes and models. Some cars look to have been abandoned because of the driver's frustration at the traffic. However, most seem to have been involuntarily abandoned when a shuffling horde of undead came looking for some pre-packaged meals. Like tuna in a can, so are the ends of our lives. What are you talking about? Risotto said, I want a manga where the entirety of the United States gets isekai'd and spreads freedom to the new world. Like current US, or it kind of depends on what level of US. Would America be able to handle get isekai'd? Current US? Okay. I got nervous for a second. Because I know most of Americans, especially back then, like America has had some rough moments and it's past, and still now to a degree. But I know, like, if we're talking about like past, the biggest thing is like we go through past America, the economy is going to be something fierce. Risotto said the economy is going to get smoked if that happened. Yeah, man, that's what I was just about to say. I was about to say, like, one of the biggest things is like if we had the past US go get isekai'd, I'm scared about what the future, like our world will be. Now that's perfect, because where Jordan says, what are you talking about? We're talking about a hypothetical circumstance here, Jordan. I understood that reference. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, man, where did that come from? Hold on, sorry. I guess I just haven't done the Kairi voice in a minute. Give me 1 second. Clear my throat. I understood that reference. My mother used to watch that soap. Shock of shocks. Kairi gets a reference before Jordan. No need to be surprised. Why'd I watch a housewife soap opera anyway?
You say that as if I were watching it. I clearly stated it was my mother.
Sorry, but you seem like the type to sit down and watch it while her sipping it. Sorry, but you seem the type to sit down and watch it with her while sipping some lousy tea. As housewives.
We take our tea preparation very seriously. That is an affront to my family name.
Yo, hey, it was my bad. I made the joke because I watched the show. What?
How unexpected.
That's kind of hilarious. Reggie. I still cannot find a proper Jordan voice. I don't know if I gotta like suck on some helium or something. I don't know.
I'll say, I think you do need to suck on helium. Lots and lots of it. In fact, just only breathe helium.
But if I do, I won't be able to breathe. I'd pass out.
It's like I know.
Okay, Pearl, let's move on. With the girl's attention redirected towards you and away from one another, you change the subject entirely. So how about them abandoned cars?
Ah, of course. Let me see here.
Kairi sweeps her eyes across the landscape, presumably the plot of some obtuse mathematical algorithm that will give the most efficient approach to examining the vehicles.
I see. Alright, imagine this area as having 3 equilateral triangular quadrants. If we split up...
I don't know what I was thinking she was going with that. I don't know where that came from. I thought she was going to say, like, if we split each other up, and I was about to say, why would we split each other up?
It's like, well, you know, the whole expression is divide and conquer. So simply, take my arm, I'll take Jordan's arm, we'll split each other down to the molecule and go and explore the whole area.
Kairi, I think you're not okay. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think there's something in the Snapple I'm drinking. Did somebody lace my drink? I'm feeling weird today. No, I'm totally making jokes.
If we split up and each trace the edges of our respective areas, we will waste the least amount of time here.
Oh, she actually did it. Equilateral triangular quadrants? What does she think that means? I don't know. Like a Triforce? Wait. Did I just subconsciously make a Zelda connection? And forgot that they made a Zelda connection? I didn't do that. I mean, I totally planned that. I was just doing a Zelda rant, and here we go talking about Zelda. Yo, I'm like Matt Groening up in this piece, man. Seriously, I'm like a time traveler or something.
You know what I meant. Just split up and look around then.
Let's talk about you. Do I have to? What should I look for? Sundry's hoe? Oh, wait, these are new choices, huh? Really? Well, it would've been great if I did. What would Kairi like? Again, I'm trying to actually give one for Kairi. If it was Jordan, I'd be like, alright, I'm just gonna choose a joke. I don't think she'd want to do that. I feel like she'd be like, don't get distracted. She'd probably find that a pain. What should I look for? Sundry's hoe? Maybe she'd like a little funny. I'll go with Sundry's. I've got a hankering for some Sundry's, so I'll take charge of the ration search portion.
Excellent. Then I shall look for any abandoned medications.
So, I guess I'll look for whatever else then? I mean, I don't want to wear someone else's clothes. I said it all, but what in the Sam Hill is a sundry anyway? Is it food dry in the sun? Well, duh.
You would both be wrong, actually.
Actually, I don't really know what a sundry is.
According to my studies...
Oh, sweet.
According to my studies, sundries simply refer to small items of little or no value. Limiting its definition to food is the contemporary era.
So then why is it called sundries? Well, they'll probably explain it, I hope. Odd. I find food to be quite valuable.
As I said, that is a contemporary era. Not everything means what it sounds like it means.
Oh, like most of what Jordan says. Can't you leave me alone for once? It's just so easy to rile you up. I can't help it. Whatever the case, glad to know we got a shopkeep for the local ateliers with us.
Are you referring to me?
Reggie, you're a human sundry. Okay. Car searching, right? Here we go. So, why is it called a sundry? You know what? I'm curious enough to know. I'm gonna look up what a sundry is. This is my chance to make myself useful to everyone. I'll find so many things while I casually use my phone at the same time to look up what... Oops. What is... Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. I'm feeling pretty confident. Hold on. Let me just do this. Google, what is a sundry?
Here's the definition of sundry. Of various kinds. Several.
But, like, where does it come from? Like, why is it specifically called a sundry? I don't... It doesn't tell me where it came from. It just keeps giving me the definition. I know what a sundry is, but I don't know where it came from. Apparently it was done since the 14th century, and that's it. Oh, found it. Wait. I don't know if this is true or not, but according to word history, thanks to Merriam-Webster, who might be outdated because that old bag. No, I'm just kidding. Etymologies from Middle English differ from each, from Old English sindrig, from sundor apart, more at sunder. What the flip does that mean? I don't know at all what that meant. Somebody please explain to me, because I don't know where the definition for a sundry came from, but whatever. You set off to scour every car you could find your way into. Kairi and Jordan do the same for a while, until the three of you converge somewhere in the middle of a roadblock.
Well,
I found some fresh gauze and bandages. The actual medications were missing, though.
that's fine. Unlike Reggie and Buck, we only need the bandages and gauze. How did you fare, Reginald?
After you, Kairi. Ladies first and all that.
What a transparent excuse. I managed to find a cooler containing bottles of water and a...
I don't know what it is. I can't do it well, but for any people in the audience that can speak like a good or have a good British accent, how interesting and lovely is it to hear somebody with a nice, rich British accent or a nice English accent say the word water? Like, isn't it just nice to hear someone say water? It just sounds nice. And if you want to try it, just say water as English as you can. It just sounds nice. I don't know. I'm a very simple man to please. I don't know.
and a few medical kits. Yeah.
Water. You gotta say it exactly like risotto spelled. W-A-T-U-H.
Water.
Not like a water. Not from like if you're over from New York or anything, you're trying to get a bottle of water. You gotta say bottle of water. Or you gotta do like the Cockney version. The Cockney version where you gotta be like, please pass me the water bottle. And then you're like, please pass me the water bottle. Or the real street version. Yo, I need a water bottle. There's two definitions. There's two variants in my mind for English. The really nice, well, not that they're both not, because I love hearing both. But there's two different things between water bottle, like water bottle, or water bottle. Like those are the two. Risotto says put an L in between A and T, and you're doing a meme reference. Walter. What is Walter from? Put an L in between A and T. Yeah, Walter. Wait, Walter. Like Walter? I feel it is a something, but I don't know the meme. I know it's for a funny saying I'm saying Walter, but I don't know the meme. I actually don't know the meme for what Walter is. Is it a Breaking Bad thing? I don't know what a Walter thing is. I don't know. I'm certain my chat section will tell me. Google it. Is it safe to Google? Chat said Google. Alright. Walter meme. It is a Walter White reference. I freaking knew it. Oh no. Oh no, this is dumb. I could already read this. Ugh, what did you make me look up? Walter refers to a series of memes parodying the Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul character. His particular manner of speaking his catchphrase is mainly his way of pronouncing the name Walter as Walter. Oh god, what is this? Oh, that's so stupid. I love it. That's so dumb, and I love it. I got curious. I'm sorry. I got curious. I couldn't help it. For viewers that want to know, just like Risotto said, and the rest in chat as well, Just Google Walta, W-A-L-T-U-H, meme, M-E-M. Well, you already know what meme spells like. Just click the first link. I guarantee you'll find exactly what I'm talking about here. Kairi hands you the first aid pack she brought over. You take a quick peek in each, seeing various medical tools and medicines, but something's missing. Kairi?
Yes, is something amiss?
Actually, never mind. I should just be thankful we found this much. You didn't take mine, Reggie. Here. Jordan shoves the gauze of bandages she found into your arms. She gives you a quick glance, huffs, and turns her head away from you. I'm thankful you found these too, Jordan. I mean, now I can replace that soggy gauze wrapped around your head. I was about to say gaze, and I was gonna be so upset with myself if I couldn't even read and say the word gauze properly. You'll never touch me there. I'll get Pearl to do it. Damn. Don't be disappointed. I'm sparing you because it's gross. Jordan,
Jordan, I need you to search those vehicles in the far right lane now, so I can have some personal alone time with Reggie.
What? You know, I'm getting sick of you hearing you bark out orders all the time. Oh, boy. Gotta make a right choice here. I really want Kairi to have more affection for me. So I'm not gonna say that. If I say don't fight over me, would that be negative? I mean, I feel like it would be negative for Jordan, but would Kairi also feel negative about it? I'm going for it. Ladies, there's plenty of Reggie to go around. Please, don't argue for my sake. This has nothing to do with you.
I must agree with Jordan. Leave your ego behind.
He thinks everything's about him. Oh, okay, yeah, this is a good choice. I think I remember doing this. Oh, man. It's been a minute, so I apologize if any viewers are like, dude, you made this choice before. You gotta keep in mind, I do this weekly, and it's been months since we've dealt with these crossroads. So please forgive me for forgetting if I've done these choices. I feel like this is familiar, though, although it's weird that if it's familiar, why are the choices not grayed out? So I'm still kind of concerned on that, but whatever. He thinks everything's about him. It's stupid to try and change him.
I'm certain that the two of us, with our minds together, will find some way of curbing his narcissism.
Sorry, I was trying to come up with different laughs for her. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you recognize my brilliance. So is that group of cars over there, right? I'll check them out. You check the ones nearby, Kairi.
I intend to.
And just like that, Jordan's crummy memory becomes a convenient tool for calming her down. My job here is done. All in a day's work.
Interesting. You are rather adept at redirecting her.
Same to you.
Let's resume our search. Can you pry open that trunk for me?
Each of my fingers carry the might of a crowbar, so... Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
Because I guarantee you, my fingers are not going to be able to pry open a car door. No matter how cheap these cars look. You and Kairi resume searching vehicles one after another. She stands back while you tackle the more strenuous tasks, like opening doors and flinging luggage around. She then begins to rifle through the items you toss in her general direction.
This is one of those moments where I wish my undead condition erased my sense of smell.
Why is that?
Because so much of this luggage smells like wet death.
So like you if you're wet?
How dare you!
I'm not familiar with that odor.
Then come and take a whiff.
With a light shrug, you decide to take her up on that offer. You kneel down. Why did I do this again? Am I just dumb? Why am I sniffing damp, expired, soiled, moldy clothes? You kneel down and thrust your nose into an open suitcase and give the moldy clothes a mighty huff. This smells like wet death. Sorry, I had to do it. I'm so sorry for any headphone users. It had to be done. This smells like wet death. Oh.
See?
Man. Now I know what all those cops smell. Oh, I'm just saying like summer.
Ah, man. Now I know what those cops smelled in all those procedural TV shows when they fished a dead body out of a river. It's this.
I was never one to waste my time watching that drivel. Or so my parents called it, because it interfered with my studies.
Pretty strict.
I can't blame them. My family had a reputation to uphold and businesses to run. We had to be prepared. And now the world has rendered our efforts meaningless. Meaningless, I say!
As Kairi says that, Her eyes meander over to a sports car that the two of you looked through earlier.
So many things I never got to do. And for what? Even he got to experience some freedoms.
I don't honestly know what to choose here. You never drove a car. The Ransutoshi RX Go? The Ransutoshi RX Go? Yeah, that. I see you spotted the... Wait, hold on. I can be funny about this.
Yes. I see you spotted the Ransutoshi RX Go. Oh, the greatest of its line. The second-hand market car these days.
Why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like that?
Because it sounds more dramatic when I do it like this. Kind of makes me feel like a deep-voiced skipper from Penguins of Madagascar. What do you think?
You're not doing it right.
Well, it's still funny.
You know about cars, I take it?
Lots of folks like cars, but that one was a speedy sucker back in the day. Everyone who owned them were rough on its engine.
You know what's funny? I said I was talking like Skipper. I feel like I'm going more to like Zap Brannigan from Futurama. Which, by the way, viewers, yeah, I don't know how, but Futurama is coming back. I remember Axis talked about it in a different video way back when, but yeah. I saw a trailer for it earlier today, and I am honestly shocked. I thought for sure Futurama was done, despite my love of Bender and Amy. That's kind of mainly, and I guess Professor Farnsworth. But yeah, Futurama's coming back. Let that sink in for a little bit as I continue. Yes, that one was a speedy sucker back in the day, but everyone who owned them was rough on its engine. So now, they're mainly for appearances. Most of garbage entirely.
Interesting. Interesting.
Not really. You want one or something?
My cousin owned one, but I never got the chance to ride in it.
Trust me, you didn't miss much.
For some reason, your words fail to reassure me.
As you and Kairi share a moment of some kind together, Jordan hustles back your way. The cars have been searched and the supplies gathered. The three of you celebrate somewhat. Jordan even slaps you on the behind, but her hand does not linger, as that would be improper. She's just like, ah! Wait, why are you squeezing?
She's like, I'm just making sure that you're not out of shape or something.
Awesome. Looks we'll be able to survive for a while off of these. Good job, ladies. Good job to you too, Reggie.
Yes, nice work all around. Let's carry our findings back to Buck's truck. Jordan, the clothes if you would.
Bossy till the end, huh? Fine, fine.
Reggie, please fill one of the empty coolers we located with the food and drink rations, then carry it back.
Okay.
I will handle the medicine.
Or I'd like to be funny if she would say, like, I guess if you put the ellipses a different place, where she's like,
I will
handle
the medicine.
Why did you say it like that?
No particular reason.
The three of you collect your findings and head back toward Buck's big hybrid truck. Along the way, you take another look at the medical kits that Kairi is carrying. Something is missing from several of them. Okay, confronting her. Kairi, can we, like, go over there and talk for the minute? Huh? Alone?
I suppose. I need to put these down somewhere. How about the trunk of that car?
Oh, I see how it is. I'm going ahead then. You better not go and kiss her. I'm not gonna kiss her. She's undead. You see the thing on her neck? Ugh. And then Kairi's just like,
I didn't leave yet.
Oh. Oops. Let's go, Kairi. You follow Kairi over to the trunk of a nearby car, on which she places the gathered supplies before turning to face you.
What did you want to speak with me about in private?
Finally, I get to do more romance with you. When I looked in the first aid kits before, it felt like some of them were missing something.
As well they should. People more than likely took what they needed and left the rest behind.
Well, yeah, but...
Certainly you aren't accusing me of withholding items from everyone, are you?
But the same thing was missing from each kit.
You'd best be prepared to offer more than speculation if you intend to continue this line of questioning.
Well, it's simple. With the body of a child and the brains of an adult, one truth will always prevail. Nobody is going to get that reference, and if you do, we're going to be good friends. Let's see your inside jacket pocket, then.
Why?
Because I want to see your inside jacket pocket. There's nothing to hide, right?
Fine. Though I find it indecent, you leave me no choice.
Ooh, I'm going through your pockets.
Kairi unbuttons her blazer and opens the side containing an inside jacket pocket. The pocket, among other things, is bulging. There was no real point in me saying the among other things thing, but I still want to be funny.
Empty it. Now.
I can't believe you're telling me what to do.
Kairi's face glows flush. Why'd I say it like that? Let's try that again. Kairi's face glows. Why am I putting an L in the O? Let's try that again. Kairi's face goes flush. Is she embarrassed because she was caught taking something? Or is she embarrassed because she was being told what to do? She pulls an eyedropper from her pocket. It's labeled as sailing.
Even when you try to steal Kairi, you pick the most boring stuff.
There's good reason for it. I must prioritize my own well-being, that's all.
I'm sure, but this is just one tiny bottle. There are others missing, so where are they?
You spy Brink.
There might be something in this juice. I don't know what it is about it, man.
You spy bright pink plastic jutting from another of Kairi's jacket pockets.
It's Cynthia, isn't it?
You mustn't touch her.
Why not? Gimme! Why Cynthia? Huh. I am curious on the Cynthia aspect. Wait, no, we did do this, right? Yeah, I'm remembering now. We did this because of, somebody, Kairi hated, right? I'm gonna do it anyway. Because someone in the past that Kairi doesn't like, right? I think? Is my memory coming back, or am I still, messing up? I don't know. So, why Cynthia?
Is this some kind of trick to have me lower my guard?
What, so I could steal it from you? Hardly. I'm really curious. As I'm certain most of my viewers, most likely the newer ones, are.
I suppose I can share the truth with you. In elementary school, there was a girl who would bully me. Either my speech was too hard for her to understand, or getting in her line of sight was an annoyance. Typical childhood playground antics.
That's one way to look at it, sure.
One of the things she would do was break all my pencils when I was away from my desk.
That kinda sucks. As a kid, I'm sure it was hard to deal with.
It was. One day, another classmate noticed that my pencils were getting broken. She gave me her old pencil case, saying it would fit in my pocket and keep my pencils safe.
And it did, didn't it?
No, otherwise I wouldn't be telling the story.
Oh, fair enough. How cute.
Yes.
So, the girl who gave you the pencil case was named Cynthia?
No, her name was Samantha. I'm afraid that's all I wish to tell you right now.
Oh wait, no, is her name not Cynthia? Oh no, her name was Samantha. So then why the frick is it named Cynthia? Never mind, I don't know. You have engorged my curiosity. I may burst if you don't tell me more.
Then you will have to go and burst your curiosity in private. As for now, well, don't jump to any conclusions.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of more of a real raw statement there, considering that I thought I remembered something, and I guess I didn't. Or I guess I misremembered. I swear, I remember doing what I thought was this cutscene, because the episode with the crossroads, I remember doing everyone's and then choosing the ones I liked. And I swear I thought I did this. I shouldn't swear. I thought for sure I did this, but it wasn't familiar to me, which sucks. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have, because otherwise the options would have been gray. I guess I didn't, because the options would have been gray. But, so if Cynthia's not the name for the pencil case, is it the name of the bully? Well then, why would she name it with Cynthia? Never mind. You know what, she just said just don't jump to conclusions, so I'm just gonna listen, I guess. Meaning?
Well, if you want to see what's in Cynthia, you must let me explain.
Sure. Just so you know, now I'm expecting a bunch of severed fingers you eat like french fries.
Sorry to disappoint, because...
Kairi pops open Cynthia, revealing the other small saline bottles, along with a very stereotypical looking syringe. There's also a lighter, a metal spoon, and some self-adherent gauze. It sticks to itself so you can wrap it tight.
With this setup, how could I not judge? I mean, oh my god.
Let me explain first. I told you not to jump to conclusions.
You didn't say it right.
What do you mean?
You're supposed to say,
let me explain.
You know, all deep and booming.
I don't have a manly voice.
Thank God you don't.
Even if it's something else, I mean, what would you expect this would look like?
That I stole from a hospital?
You're not serious.
All of these items were procured at a hospital. So yes, I assume that is what you find so alarming.
I guess I really was assuming too much. Not about Cynthia, though.
I do not comprehend. Anyway, yes, I did take these from a hospital. I was at one with my family before my cousin was...
Turned?
Well, let's just say he did not remain in the hospital for long.
Oh.
So before we left, I pocketed whatever I could from the ICU that he was stationed at. These are the only items of use to me. I discarded the rest. Do you understand now?
No, not at all. Yes, you're a klepto. Drugs are bad, okay? I did say I wanted to do this for her, but I can't resist. Drugs are bad, Kairi, okay? Okay, drugs are bad, Kairi, okay?
Drugs? These bottles contain nothing of the sort.
Yeah, but...
We are not going to travel down this road. I don't want to hear whatever your depraved, perverse imagination is trying to say.
Sorry, Jesus. It's so hard to believe you can't connect these dots.
Enough! If I tell you about these items and their intended use, will you abandon this train of thought?
Okay.
Good.
Why is she malding? I don't know. And to be fair, I don't really quite get what joke I was making. Like, I'm assuming the MK part was like, what's his name? Mr. Mackey from South Park, but I don't get where I was going properly with that. So, somebody in the chat section, in the comment section will hopefully tell us. Kairi lays the contents of her pencil case on the trunk of the car. She points at each one as she explains their use.
The spoon is a poor substitute, but acts as a mirror and magnifying glass in one.
Oh, to see yourself.
The lighter helps me see in the dark. Many places have lost power, and lighting has become scarce.
Makes sense. You even found a fancy one that stays lit on its own.
Indeed I did. It was necessary. The saline solution. Need I spell it out?
I'm kind of starting to follow along.
What is saline?
The twin sister to... Never mind. Water? Like with salt?
Like, no, it's the name of the cracker.
Wait, what's the cracker type? Isn't there like a cracker named something like saline or... Saltines! That's what it is. Saltines. I was trying to make a really bad joke, but I unfortunately blew it because I couldn't remember what the name of the crackers were.
I'll allow it.
Ah, man, I gotta get better on this. Come on, V, you're better at this. You're a lot more wittier. I think it's because I'm so nervous talking to Kairi. Ooh, no, I'm sorry. Gee, thanks.
Saline is commonly used for hydration. Things that have died commonly shrivel and dry out. What is this again?
I don't know what you're gesturing to. Your glasses? Your cones? I forgot what we're talking about here. Kairi points at her dead eye. Oh. That is one dead eyeball.
It is. Does it seem to have shriveled? Dried out?
Nope. But would it? It's still attached to you.
Am I not also dead?
Aha.
As I was saying, saline can act as a hydration agent. The syringe is an excellent pinpoint delivery system for the saline.
Or, to make it even more easier in case some people do not get it, has anyone ever played the game Dead Space 2?
It's like, oh yeah, I love that game.
Do you remember one certain point with the whole expression, stick a needle in your eye?
Like, oh yeah, that was a really gnarly point. Oh. Ooh. Oh! Hold on. You inject yourself in the eye with saline? That sounds exceedingly dangerous.
I thought so as well, but I've little left to lose. It seems to be effective.
Why aren't both of your eyes shriveling then? Why are you only concerned about the dead eye?
Precisely because it is dead. My body is no longer receiving signals from it, so it has done the internal equivalent of snipping it from its socket. Now may we please get over my taking the saline and return to the others?
Yeah. Sorry. Sure, I get it now. I'll keep quiet about it under one condition.
It depends on the condition.
Don't worry, it's fair. I want you to admit that you're having fun.
Fun? interrogated by you is hardly my idea of fun.
Really? You seem to be enjoying the heated debates at times.
Enjoying a stimulating argument is not the same as having fun.
Sure they are. Plus, I've learned more about you, and you've learned more about me. I'm grateful that you shared such a guarded secret.
Perhaps I did learn more about the way you think. Alright, I'll admit it. Talking with you was fun. In fact, it would be great if...
If we do it more? We just talk more? Vitamin... Don't call me Vitamin Rizzler. Man, I wish. I really honestly wish.
No, never mind.
It's even more sad is that Reggie has more than me, man. I appreciate the comment, though. Thank you. You know I'm going to ask.
You aren't allowed to respond to this. Understood? Good. It would be great if we could talk alone like this again.
I knew it was fun!
You aren't allowed to respond!
But I didn't respond to you not asking me to respond per your request.
Ugh, you're such a fool. But you're also exciting.
Huh? What was that? I didn't quite catch that.
Say it again, but in this conveniently placed voice recorder, so that way I can hear you. Please, thank you.
You feel as though you... Wait, I guess I gotta do the cool voice again.
You feel as though you understand Kairi's suppressed personality a bit better now. Kairi packs up Cynthia with a smile on her face. The two of you collect the supplies and head back to Buck's truck. You return to a more central location.
Alright, well, I don't really care about anybody else right now. Actually, kind of, right at the moment here. Tell you what I'm gonna do, viewers. I'm gonna just, skip these other ones, and then next episode you'll see me at the next dungeon. Again, I'm determined to just rip through it. But yeah, we did a lot of random rants and tangents this episode, so this one's a lot less of a structured episode. But you know what? Kind of just saying the first things that pops to mind, or reading what people sent to me on Discord, it's kind of not bad. So yeah, on the next episode, we're gonna just run through the dungeons. More to talk about, more to do. I'm gonna try and get it done. I hopefully can do it in no more than 4 episodes. This is the first one. And considering the fact that we're already in the crossroad... Actually, let me see here. Can I, go to the map? I can't go to the map. Darn it. Okay. Well, whatever. I'll save regardless then. But yeah, on the next episode, I'm just gonna go to the next... What is the next area? We did the mall. What's after the mall and after the roadblock? Oh, it's the school. Oh, God, we gotta go to the school. I mean, it's to get Emily, which is cool, but, oh, God, I'm gonna hate that. Alright, well, like I said, next episode, we're gonna try and see if we can go as quickly as we can to run through the area. Or, what I might do... Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say, I might go off camera and just, rush through it a little bit. But the thing I'm worried about is if there's any moments where there's Kairi. Because, again, this part of this playthrough, at least this part of the playthrough, is to focus on Kairi. If there's any important moments, I'd rather, not do it. So I think next episode I'll just, rush through like I did these past ones, because we technically went through 2 dungeons in 1 episode. Really just goes to show that it's a lot easier when you do a New Game Plus. But yeah, apologize for actually I'm not going to apologize for the unstructured episode. It's kind of nice having some random stuff. Plus, this is basically the last legs of Undead Darlings. Let's have a little fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what favorite types of genre you like in manga. If you have any possible manga recommendations, I'm more than willing to have some, and I'm also willing to share some more. Nonetheless, I can't thank you enough for tuning in. I hope you guys are looking forward to whatever I'm going to play after this. It will have more talking, but it's going to be a lot more action-based, so leave me what you think. Please support. I do other playthroughs in case you don't want to watch Undead Darlings, even though this game is actually surprisingly a hit and jump, and I'll probably be asking this more and more often now. Who's your favorite girl? We all know at this point, and hopefully we're not going to choose a bad end this time, so let me know what you think your favorite girl is, and nonetheless, I will see you all in the next episode.